Present and future.
Present and future.
Visible and invisible.
Visible and invisible.
For me.
For me.
For my house.
For my house.
For my family.
For my family.
For what I want to know.
For what I want to know.
For what's waiting for me.
For what's waiting for me.
For what direction I need to go in.
For what direction I need to go in.
And the God.
And the God.
And the saints.
And the saints.
Will reveal the answers to my questions.
Will reveal the answers to my questions.
And more stacks. Okay. First two coming out are you. Interesting. So, it's saying that things are incomplete, you left something hanging. And it's saying that's what's hidden in the crossing of that. In other words, what's incomplete meaning either you did something you weren't supposed to, or talked to someone you weren't supposed to, or you haven't finished, or you haven't made contact with anybody in your life where you're actually talking to them. I'm not sure. But something's hidden right now, so we'll see. Could be something else. So the girl is spiritual, and then the past it says strong. So strong in the past, presently, is angry man. Why is there always an angry man in your thing? It says traveling, that's good and bad, and then it says going up the ladder, so that a decision that you need to make, what road you're going to go down. So there's God, good thing, and then it says magic, and then there's me on the top of your cards. You know what that means yet? It says there's a girl from the past who left. And then it says opportunities. Interesting. The girl from the past who left for opportunities. Let's see what happens. Go back to the first two and see where this is going. Lecturas says the problems are going to go away, but there's an angry woman who had a change of job. So, fuck. Because she was partying. So, it looks like she has, it's still in her lap. It's funny because Tony and I were talking, and when Moni got hit and you guys were in the car together and stuff, and you got sick as well, I had a feeling you got hit. What's really scary is that then the next day, I get hit by a car on my bicycle. Which means they tried to hit me. But today I almost got killed on the freeway. When a car shoots across the freeway, after they hit it, and almost hit the back of my car, or my truck. So, someone's doing something at you, I didn't want to say your name, at you, and at the same time, because you were with money, it hit her. And it's just, I don't know what they're doing, really blocking me and everybody. So, and then it says, because, she got busted for partying, so she's upset, she's angry. It's weird because it's from a girl from the past, this is in your main cards, leaves, and there's her, and this is for opportunities, and she left for more money. So, kind of winding down that she may be hitting you, that could be huge. Let's see. Because she's not stable. You know what I mean? And then she probably went to someone else and was like, It says, what's hitting is this, the hardship, quickly, for lies and deceit. Fortunate, though, for lovers. So, in other words, where did I put this to? There's a hardship that's coming very quickly for the lies and the deceit. So, if you lied and deceived me, like with what I looked at, like you were making stuff up, then it's going to come back and hit you like a ton of bricks. If she lied, then of course it's going to go back to her. But I know you didn't lie. It says, so it says what's fortunate is going to hit her lover. So, as soon as it's going to happen before, like, she's not very careful of what she does. So she could either catch something or end up really messed up. I don't know. But that's kind of what's coming. Because karma's going back. So, let's see what else happens. It's very interesting.
That's very...
Yeah, it is. It's a spiritual woman, which is you here. It says that you're afraid to lose. It says you just want to be loved, you want love. But that's been blocked from you, so you got death. So it could be you and your family. So, most of you did.
I don't know why, I didn't know her.
No, but she didn't see it that way. And we kind of knew she was really messed up.
Yeah.
So, You can get clean. I just got clean because I had a feeling, so that's why I did a clean today.
Yeah.
You can do that, and we can probably knock it out. Let's see where this thing goes. This is an angry man.
Don't tell me they're tagging. They're tagging. Tagging me. You know when you wrestle, you tag time?
Yeah, but it's called, it's not what it's
tag
called.
Team?
Tag team, yeah. Oh, tagging me. Look. Alright.
Okay.
It says the angry man. Let's see what this is. It says, your health, money, and the fact that you're tied up, so that you can find true love. So, I'm the angry man, basically. That's what it's saying. So, with the sword, like, you do the right things, you get what you want. You do the wrong. Either way, it's a double-edged sword. You have to play it down the straight line. There's trouble on the left and there's trouble on the right.
Yeah.
So everything that you've asked for is coming here. Let's see what it says. Because you're tied up to me. It says, but there's one obstacle. Do you want to know what the obstacle is?
What?
I don't know. We gotta see.
Yeah.
So, there's destruction of a trabajo, patience. So there's a problem. And it talks about to you, there was triumph. So I don't know if that's what you came to see that last day, or maybe that's what you left your jackets there, or something. But isn't that a little strange? Like, what did she know? She's leaving, she would have came and got him and took him?
Like that day, because like, they told her like they were telling her like, she has to report at Rio Hondo, or she has to report to the new place. So then, she's just like, I don't know if I'll be coming back, because I still don't have parents to do her stuff. She didn't have parents to do her stuff over at the other place. And so she's like, honestly, like, she was going to come back just to, like, hang out or see us or something like that. And I told her, okay, I'll have your tickets for you. And then when I called her, because that was the weekend after my nephew's birthday, and I said, like, hey, like, thanks for giving me a heads up and letting me know if you did get tested for the COVID stuff. And she's like, oh, no, nothing came out. I was just like, well, thanks for letting me know. Like, you know, you said you were going to let me know. And then that's when, like, she kind of, like, brought it all down to me.
Right.
And so she's like, just give it to my sister because I'm more likely to see my sister than I will you.
So, it looks like she did something. I haven't seen the Brulia sign up yet, so let's wait.
Yeah.
But it does say, what's troubling is getting bad.
Yeah.
It says, karma to the fool. It says, comes to an end and a face-to-face broken heart. So, it's telling you exactly what happened.
Yeah.
To her, karma was, she's paying you karma for opening her mouth. That's the way she saw it. Like, she didn't see that she was doing anything bad. She saw that you did something bad by telling the truth. But she's saying you're lying. That's what she's saying. That's what she's basically saying to this. And she's saying, what a fool. Like, it came to an end in a face-to-face broken heart. In other words, like, it kind of hurts you that she was fucking pissed at you.
Yeah, because I'm just like, why are you mad at me?
Right.
Because I'm just like, and if anything, like, I was kind of pissed off. I was like, why would you lie to me?
Right.
And I'm not telling you, like, running off and telling you to be like, oh my god, I want you seem good and apologize that I'm doing everything right.
Right.
Like, I don't care about that stuff. You know, if I fucked up, like, I'll be like, hey, I fucked up. I can't lie to you because obviously stuff didn't come out. So, like, I just felt like, so she was texting me in a way to see if I would keep shit secret for her. And I'm just like, dude, I don't have time for that shit. Like, you either want to get shit straight or you want to...
Well, I mean, and that's what I thought the whole fucking point was.
Yeah.
The whole point was she was coming to get help because she wanted to get her life straight. She had been raped and stuff had happened. And so she was, like, suicidal.
Yeah.
So if you're coming for help, why would you play games? And that's like, you know, someone's playing games.
Yeah.
The message keeps switching.
Yeah, and then she told me, well, I've always lied about the cop, I've lied about this guy, and I just wanted to know, like, how much, like, you were telling him. And I'm like, dude, you were telling me about the cop, like, 3 weeks before, or you were telling me about the guy you were hooking up 3 weeks, or, like, a week before I ever told you that I was seeing Juan. So I don't understand, like, why all of a sudden, like, all these guys that you were sleeping with are, like, a lie. And then you've been good and you've been in your bed chilling and doing shit. Like,
she's lying, dude. When she started telling me about the cop, I thought that was crazy. Because she's like, well, I don't even know his name.
Yeah.
What do you mean you don't know his name?
She knows his name. She was acting stupid because then she told me his name, and then she told me that...
She's even telling you the truth.
And that's what like freaked me out.
She just told you that all that was a lie.
Yeah, and they're like, so why tell me all this whole entire story for me to tell Monica, then for her to be like, well, she's lying to you. Well, I'm not lying because it just came from your mouth.
Right.
Technically, it's not a lie.
You should have known. If each story started changing,
yeah.
You should have known.
Well, I didn't know she didn't tell you. I didn't know she told you that she didn't know her cop. Because from what she told me, like they've been going out for a while, and then like on the third date that he told her that he was trained. He's not even a cop. He's training to be a cop. And then she told him like, fuck that. Like I'm not gonna date a guy who's a cop because like of everything that happened and Black Lives Matter and blah 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 blah. And like all of a sudden I'm like, okay, so I'm like that's not really a good reason to not talk to someone.
Dude, she said he is a cop because he pulled the gun out.
No, she told me that he was trained.
So that's what I'm saying. This girl's really messed up in the head.
Yeah.
Like, really messed up. So, stay away from her. Take her sweaters, put them in a bag.
No, I gave them to her sister.
Okay,
Straight up. Like, I should have given them to her sister. I was like, here, your sister wants this. I do have something of hers in the car that I should probably, like,
yeah, you should probably get rid of. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just get rid of it. Just throw it away.
Yeah.
Burn it, do whatever, I don't care.
Yeah.
But just don't keep anything of hers because there's karma going to come back and you don't need to be involved with that. And she has set something up. The sad part is, we knew from before when she wanted to come see me.
Yeah.
That she's saying that I'm taking advantage of you and doing all this shit.
Yeah.
But yet.
Then she's just like, okay, I'll go see him.
Yeah, it just doesn't make. But she's the one who wanted to see me to begin with.
Yeah.
So it didn't make any sense. It's just she wants to ruin everything around her, so she's not happy.
She did tell me that she does throw her own cards, so.
So what?
Yeah, that she does, or that she throws her own cards. Fit for. And you didn't even ask Monica because Monica was there and I told her, you should be careful with that because if you don't know what you're doing, you can unlock some serious shit that you don't know how to undo. And then she would always get her cards read by this other friend. And that this other friend would do that, but then she told me that she stopped talking to her because she's very like, Trump supporter, blah, 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 and then she just like, I blocked her as a friend. That's what she had told me, and I was just like, oh my god, girl, you're all over the place. I just feel like she doesn't want to have anything genuine.
I just don't think I don't think she lives in the truth at all.
Yeah.
It's just scary. But anyways, enough with that.
Yeah.
So you need to get clean. You're going to have to do a cleaning.
Okay.
So, it says, which road would you go down? It talks about, it says there's an evil road, and that will leave you all alone. It says, and then everything will be complete, and then the sun shines. So, basically saying, you need to make sure you stay away from all this stuff right now. You can start dating, like talking.
Yeah.
But if anybody sends you a private pic, we're not going to accept it. Like, just cut them off. Because that's someone who's just looking for a hookup.
Yeah.
We want to meet genuine people. We want to see, and my mom always told me, because I would be with a girl and get hooked on her, and my mom would be like, what is wrong with you? Like, there's someone out there for everyone. Like, there's millions and millions and billions of people out there.
Yeah.
It's just, you're used to being in the same place. So, this will help you to kind of branch out, tell me you're not into it for sex, anything, and see what evolves.
Mm-hmm.
You need to have that kind of stability so that you don't make any more mistakes and then get hurt. So, the sun shines, though, if you can recognize all that.
Yeah.
That you do anything bad and everything gets held back.
Yeah.
And it's just going to get worse and worse.
Yeah. So, and that's what I've been kind of afraid of. I log in every day just to like, I just see the messages, and because I didn't really fully sign up, like I haven't paid for the membership, so they have pictures blocked off, and I can only send like a certain amount of messages.
Oh, okay.
So I only have it like that, and I feel like it's okay, because I'm just like, I'm not on it all the time, and I'm not going to be constantly like, hey, I need it. Like, no. Right. I'm just like, chill.
Yeah, I mean, just have a conversation or when you can, and then see what they say, and maybe you'll ask you on a date, but if someone's saying they want to hook up, then we already know no.
Yeah.
Okay? And then here's God's card, and it says, Ooh. I'm just cutting my son. So it talks about how this goes to me and what's happening with you. God's saying depression, and then it talks about a brujo. So she did do something. She brought a burden onto my back. So she went after both of us. It says magic. It says money was paid. She got money. Money was paid for a new beginning. The guy. And then it says, yeah. And then it says happiness and what's so. The Sylvia paid the money from sight. How much is it?
That's kind of like, I think it's like, they're going to charge me for 3 months straight away, and I was like $127, and then it's going to start charging me $29.99.
Okay,
I'll pay for it on Friday, I will, like, once I get paid.
Yeah, just say there's somebody coming, there's a guy here. There's a guy coming in, he's got money. Now, understand this, it can't be exactly what you want.
I know.
You have to be able to be flexible.
Of course.
Okay, cool. We want something real.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Here's the your cards in the future. It says, a girl who battles but has triumph. Good. Returns to me. For a little video. So, there is a video.
What do you mean? On me?
Yeah. So, yeah. I'm surprised. So, I'm basically getting, I usually get hit before you do. I told you that.
Yeah.
So, that's why I got hit by a car, and then the next day, but I knew it was coming. So I kept telling somebody, something's coming, I feel it. Like, I feel it. And then it all just happened in the morning. So, she probably felt the onset of it, because I don't feel that no more, but she probably felt the onset. So there is the video. So you need to get clean.
When?
As soon as possible. Or you wait till Friday, I mean.
Yeah, Friday.
I mean, I'm already clean, so I'm not going to get hit, but you might. And there's still death in the car. What's funny is that, like, that's car's not going to get killed. Literally killed. I mean, I'm on the bike, and a guy hits me on my bike.
Yeah.
In the morning with a 22-foot lane, and the guy hits me on my bike. Come on.
Yeah.
And then today, by the time I fucking hits his brakes, I just barely go past him, and a car's coming backwards after it's been hit, and it's straight to my vehicle. And everybody crashes behind me. Fucking crazy. That's freaking out. Okay, so it says, a girl from the past leaves, but offers a cup. Interesting. It says, judgment, rest assured. She's kind of judge you, justice. It says, philosophy is coming to cut off your head. It says, you could be discontent. Boom, well, she's fine with money. What if she's, I don't think she's, honestly, I don't think she's ever really liked you. I think she's envious.
Of what?
Just that you're happy. Because you were very happy. You were having fun and doing a bunch of stuff, and so that was cool. And then, you know, you had your bad moments with guys, but I don't think you would talk to her about that, right?
Think about what?
Guys.
So I have a shitty with guys?
No, I'm just saying that you talk to her about guys. Like, when you're dating or anything.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So, she's probably just envious.
Are the guys I can pull off?
No, of the fact that no matter what, you're still happy.
Because...
She never saw you, like, depressed. She saw you just stressed.
Yeah.
Big difference. And so for her, the reason she...
It never really knocked me over?
Probably. But more the fact that so many things do happen to you, and then you're okay again. And she can't do that. For her, so many things happen to her, she shuts down.
Yeah.
So then she goes out and does something more mischievous.
Yeah.
So I just think she, like, no matter what you're doing...
Just pays me being joyous?
Or finding a way to bring it down. She just, it's weird. She's really weird.
And I always try to learn, like, don't think about it, guy, you know, move on, you know, like, things would always look up. Like, I've never been like, wow, like, I'm not that judgmental, like, person like that. And I've never been like, wow, like, I wonder what were you doing before? And I always felt like, oh my God, that's so sad. I'm so sorry that happened to you. And I'm like, don't think about it. Like, you know, if you have to, take a day off.
Right.
Go to the spa, go do something that makes you happy. Like, that's what I do. And I just like a... Like, whenever I was stressed out, I was with Glenn Ivy, and I'd, like, literally lay in the pool and like, I'm happy.
Right.
Like, I don't know, it was like...
She can't do that, though. And she doesn't like, well, she likes her living arrangement, for one thing, but hates to be alone. So there's a lot of different things that kind of bother her. You live at home with your mom still.
Yeah.
So that's what she used to do, and she was happy. But she had problems with the boy.
But I told her not to move out.
But you don't understand, her sexual drive was way too high for that. That's exactly why she left.
Because she wanted to do stupid shit and she didn't want no one to judge her?
Right.
Including her roommates?
Yeah.
What is that about? I said, go do what you gotta do.
It says opportunities that are coming brings fruit to the tree. It says above all it was done, which gives you a chance to make a choice for yourself. It says in this world, and then I grow up money. So it says the fruit of the tree was what we've done, with what you're doing. So if you're doing everything right, like you're supposed to be doing, things are starting to change. Like it's just going to start coming your way. The decision you made was a good one in this world. It says that's going to lead you to have money, be more responsible, and find someone who's going to make you stable. So I know everybody that does this wants it to happen quick, like super fast. But it's a process. How long did it take you to get fucked up?
Years.
Okay, and so how do you expect me to just fix that in like a few minutes? You know what I'm saying?
You can't.
No, it's going to take some time for you to change the way you think and the way you respect yourself and people. So, that's what it's saying. It says you return to love. Oh, wow. Ooh. Interesting. You return to love with someone from the past who brings you to your knees.
No. Is that the what?
I don't know. I don't think so. But this is where you can make a mistake.
No. Okay. Anyone in the past is an ex.
What if you just showed up one day? What would you do?
Honestly, I feel like we'd probably pick off where we left off. But pick off where we left off, like as in like, you know, still being kind of like, because I'm the type of person like, with Monica, you know, it had been so many years like that, and then I was still like the same with her. Like I was still being silly and stupid. It would be like the same thing, but at the same time I feel like I'd be very reserved. And only because of the fact that, like, you know, like we talked about me setting boundaries and, you know, setting up all these things and like having respect for myself. I feel like I would step up for myself, but I would only take so much where I'd be like, you know what, we're not doing this. If you're not gonna do this right, like we can't.
I would expect you to hold yourself to a different level. In other words, the level that you held yourself before is one where people can kick you and push you around and treat you like shit. Not anymore. You have the knowledge now. How you utilize that is very important, and it takes the first time. It's really hard. Like I was telling Tony a story about an ex-boss of mine, and he's very religious. And I have a dirty mouth. You know, I say fuck.
Oh yeah.
But we're in his truck and we're gonna go do something, and he's my boss. And I turn around and I tell him like, "God, did you see that fucking thing in it?" Didn't even acknowledge me. Didn't even see me or like I wasn't there. And what I realized is that's an uncomfortable feeling for anybody. So if you learn to utilize that method when someone comes off at you, this is why I didn't want you to be the butt of the joke. Because you're not. And so if you make it open to be the butt of the joke, then everyone else thinks it's okay. It's good to have fun with people, don't get me wrong, we joke around about a lot of stuff. But you have to know who, where, and when. Those are key factors. So I don't want you to be the butt of the joke. I want you to hold yourself to a higher level. So where he says to you, oh, yeah, it's not like I do like some parts of it like that. Like, and the first time you do it is the first time you're gonna feel like you're in control. If you let someone say something to you that hurts you, or to demean you, or tell you that you're stupid, or this or that, then immediately you drop down another level. And every time they tell you that you drop down another level, so you're at the very bottom. If you hold your ground, that person's going to be reserved. They'll try again, and then they'll be reserved again. You can always tell when someone's trying to make a joke out of you, or to make fun of you. So you need to be aware of that. And how you treat them is how it changes everything. You know what I'm saying? So, if you do see them, I'd expect you to hold yourself way up here. You sure about that? Okay.
I have something else that I have.
Go ahead.
So, she actually knows the guy I used to speak with. I don't know if that might be something else.
How did that even come up?
Because, like, we were talking about, so she came in, and then she was like, oh, I live in Downey.
Time out. New rule. No more giving people all your information.
Okay.
How do you know who she is or and you don't even know if you can trust her?
Yeah.
You open yourself up to so much stuff.
Yeah.
I know you want to make conversation.
Yeah.
But don't.
Okay.
At least after you've known her for a year or something, or you can trust her.
Yeah.
You obviously is a righteous with herself or with you.
Yeah.
This girl just came in, and now she knows the guy you're sleeping with. Not everybody needs to know who you're sleeping with.
Yeah.
Those are things, especially if those are things from the past that we're trying to walk away from.
Yeah.
The only way people are going to judge you is if you give them enough information to judge you on.
Yeah.
So don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, what's the problem with this?
No, that's just like, just to let you know, like, so like I think like she had taken a picture and then like she was like, oh yeah, he received my stuff and I felt like uncomfortable and I was just like, okay, whatever. And the next day she's like, oh yeah, he saw it and he posted, like he put fire. I'm like, and I told her like, oh that's cool I guess, like, but then like I always try to like, don't bring it up, don't bring it up, don't bring it up, don't bring it up. And then she's like, I think there's something between you. I'm like, there's nothing between us. Like, there's nothing. Like, I don't want nothing, like, whatever happened in the past happened in the past. It's just like,
Has she seen him?
No, she's not seeing him. She's married with some a guy that I went to middle school with.
So she's already fucking with you. Pretty obvious.
Yeah.
This is why I'm saying, don't give people, work is work.
Yeah.
Not your whole personal life to everybody.
Yeah.
The one thing that I was told a long time ago, I work in an industry where people talk a lot, was don't let anybody know about your personal life and your work.
Okay.
Unless they become like your best friend, because now this girl is going to try to make you feel like shit.
Yeah.
And tell you about, oh, this guy, obviously you still think about him or it wouldn't bother you.
Yeah.
But why would you go tell people the people you sleep with?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
That's true.
Because you open yourself up to so many different hits from so many different angles.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to protect you.
Yeah.
But if the new girl comes in and how long has she been there?
She's been with company, I think she's been like last week.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
In a way.
Yeah.
She knows your sex life, bro.
Yeah.
Not good.
Yeah.
So from now on, like, you could talk about a bunch of other shit.
Yeah.
But you want to talk about girl stuff with all girls.
Yeah.
Don't you know the girls are, no offense to women, I love women, but all girls are vicious.
Yeah.
Especially with each other.
Yeah.
And they'll make you feel like shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you think you fucking have anything, so dude, we don't need that. Like, we need positive vibes. So I know it's hard, I know you like to talk, I love to talk too, but fuck, like.
Yeah. No, like, and then today I was just like, okay, like, that was yesterday, and then today I was just like, okay, let's just get to work. And then, like, today that's all we did. And then, like, I just kind of noticed with her, like, she's on her phone, or, like, right now she doesn't have access to it, so I'm just like, okay, go do this, go do this, go do that. And she went, and she'd go do it. And I was just like, just keep her busy, like, I don't want
So is she your assistant?
Yeah, she's my assistant.
Okay.
Yeah.
If she doesn't have access, there's nothing she can do.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Here's your assistant.
Yeah.
Who knows your personal life.
Yeah.
Who can easily betray you.
Yeah.
To take your job.
Yeah.
You want to talk about, if you're going to hold, it's good to be nice to people, but don't give away your weaknesses.
Yeah.
Ever. Because that's how you're going to attack you. We could be cool right now, you and I, Michelle.
Yeah.
I know every one of your weaknesses. Like with Stephanie, I know all her weaknesses. I could have done a lot of shit and said a lot of shit. But I'm not that man.
Yeah.
If there are other people out there,
they're like that.
And if they know all your shit the moment you hurt them or they're pissed off at you, they're going to hit you with some deep shit.
Yeah.
You don't need all that. We're trying to avoid drama. So this girl's going to come after you the same way. You need to be careful because now she has information on you. But when she's telling you, oh, shit, you saw my picture? He said it was fire.
Yeah.
Why would she tell you that?
Yeah.
To make you feel like shit?
Yeah.
Don't open yourself up, okay? And I get it, but we're going to learn all these different things.
Mm-hmm.
If you have questions of like, I don't even know how to put this up. The way you interact with people.
It's all hooked up.
Yeah. Like it really is like, I dig you, like we laugh, we joke.
Yeah.
But I know what I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
With other people, you either come off super strong or super like laid back.
Yeah.
And you gotta find a medium point.
Yeah.
You haven't learned to separate business and personal. And that's sexy with everyone.
Yeah.
You gotta just, whatever's wrong with you, you have me, you have Moni, you have other people.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it. Like, we talked for 2 days last week, like, about different shit. So, don't run to other people, because they're gonna hurt you, you know what I mean, with anything. Don't tell them, oh, I see this guy, and I did this with him.
Yeah.
Well, how do you know she didn't used to have a crush on this guy or something?
Yeah.
Or how do you know, and she's like, oh, you did it, like, you know, oh, what's going on with this?
Yeah.
Or at the same time, I was seeing him, and that just creates, girls are evil.
Yeah.
And they don't like being fucked over.
Yeah.
So if they think you're the girl, or she can easily want to come, so you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So from now on, work is business.
I know.
You don't know.
No, I know what I mean. It's like, I get what you're saying.
And then a couple other girls, no more personal.
Okay.
You know, and if you are going to give personal, that's when I want you to lie.
Okay.
That's when I want you to tell me, no, everything's just perfect, like great, like, just make him a boyfriend, whatever, who cares? Until we get you settled. So that people don't pick at you. There's nothing to tell them, like, no, nothing this. We're here.
I know she was like, oh, have you gone back to him? I was just like, no, I stopped seeing him. She's like, oh, really, you did? I'm like, yeah, I did. I stopped seeing him. Like you. And she's like, oh, okay, everything okay? I'm like, yeah, everything's good. Like, he just told me that was it. I didn't even go back. That's all. And it should be like that. She's like, oh, what about your love life? I'm like, oh, I don't know. Like, I'm not worried about it. After everything that happened, I just feel like I had to put myself on pause and everything.
Right.
And she's like, oh, okay. And she's like, well, have you, like, she kind of asked me, like, oh, have you gone out to bars? And I was just like, no, like, well, like, with that one, I was being struck. Like, honestly, I just go home and I go to work and that's it. Like, I don't do anything. But all the time I'm like, yeah, I have a good exercise goals, or, like, I go to Target, or, like, other stuff.
I mean, that kind of stuff is really none of her business. And if she says, what about your love life? Just say,
nothing.
Just say, I'm chilling right now. I'm not really, I'm trying to work on me. And that's it. That'll give them a reason to back off. If you can see, if you're too happy with people and things are too good, then they're fucking miserable and they want to take you down. If things are really, really bad, then they'll kick you while you're down. But if you're like, I'm just working on me, just saving money, just doing stuff, just tell people like that. Everything perfectly, so that they don't have anything or anywhere to go with you. You don't, I know you want to have relationships with people, but that's not the way. I'll show you how you can have good relationships with people, but it takes time to build them. The moment you spill everything, you're fucked. Okay?
I don't think,
Okay. What?
I don't think the other goes in last.
Well, regardless, I mean, if she does, or she makes you look bad, and that's the thing, she can do, girls are, like I said, even especially when it comes to money, it's crazy. Most of the girls I've worked with, they'll cut each other's throat to take someone else's job. So, okay, so just don't give her no more info. Be cool with her, like, be cordial, you can joke around with her, you can laugh with her. Just nothing personal. Nothing personal, because she's going to keep coming at you with that. Because you see it bothers you. Even when we're talking about it, it bothers you. You're still upset about the whole situation.
I mean,
So, if I can see it, and I was someone's working with you, and I was like, I'll get her out of here. I just keep pounding on you, and pounding on you, and pounding on you about your love life, and, oh, aren't you miserable? Oh, don't you miss him? Oh, and before you know it, you're like, and it'll get to you. That's how girls really work. It's scary. So, okay?
Okay, for sure.
Okay, cool. You good?
Let's jump up $1.